Hello everybody, how's it going? The video I watched was Asian Enough by David Hun, I think. Don't quote me on that. Butchered his name most likely. This was about different actors, whether they're Asian, white, black, playing those same types of roles that fit their like ethnic background, and how that's not how we should be casting people at all. It should be based on, their abilities and who they are, and have nothing to do with their outside appearance. The four things that we're talking about, we'll start with the first one of character. Let's start off. David was funny. He was very transparent with his stories and making sure we could relate directly to his personal experience into the real world. He gained our trust with those stories and showing that he had really good care and compassion. With all those things, it really did show that he was a trustworthy speaker and person, coming from a tough group where growing up and in college and trying to get jobs, he was always put in these positions of trying to play a role for the color of his skin and his ethnic background. Competence was the next one. David was very well spoken. He was very well organized, supremely. He had a great slideshow to go along with his presentation, which was perfect. It fit right in. And he had great comparisons during it. For example, one was a male Asian from a comic book that later on recently was played by a white female. So completely different spectrums, but it wasn't about making sure it was the stereotypical person or character that was set a long time ago, but about the person's ability and how they make that role their own. Caring. David really was caring, and I felt he demonstrated this through times he was able to be soft and gentle with emotion. Those personal stories that we were able to connect with and really see that, this is something he has been experienced in and has firsthand knowledge on what's going on here. He kept his focus on the audience, which was great. He was making sure, moving around and making eye contact and really pulling and drawing the audience into him. He showed sensitivity and was able to point that the importance was about the person and the role and not their appearance. His charisma, he had great humor again, and at key times he knew right when to work in those pieces of humor, as he had been very well rehearsed and knowledgeable. Using different tones and volumes was great when you really wanted to be dynamic and kind of upbeat and lift that crowd up and really get them into it. He was able to do so. One way I'd really like to describe David is he had great power. He just, up on the stage, you just really saw his power coming from within. I was able to take away the importance of these four key elements: character, competence, caring, and charisma. And I really see that having these and focusing on these along with your content that you're trying to deliver is key. And I want to make sure and thank you all for watching my video. I really hope I am improving and I am going to keep on delivering for you guys.